Hello and welcome to Total IELTS, and in today's lesson I'll be looking at IELTS Writing Task 2, how to write body paragraphs. Let's begin with what examiners are looking for, and basically they're looking for a well-structured paragraph that meets the requirements of the IELTS band descriptors. For example, band 7.0 in task response, you need to present, extend and support your main ideas. So this means your ideas are clearly stated in your paragraph and have relevant reasons with examples. For cohesion and coherence, band 7, you must logically organize information and ideas. And this means your ideas are organized into clear, separate paragraphs. Also for cohesion and coherence, you need to present a clear central topic within each paragraph. So that means each paragraph has one topic with supporting details. Now let's look at how we write body paragraphs for sample task 2. And here's a classic, what extent do you agree with this opinion? And the statement says, many people believe that the current system of both teachers and students in the classroom will no longer exist by the year 2050. Now, the content of your body paragraphs depends completely on your position or opinion, and that's what extent do you agree. For my thesis statement here, I've said I strongly disagree with this statement, and this essay will detail the reasons why. In the planning stage of your writing task 2, you should generate ideas and list them. And always keep in mind what are the reasons why I disagree. So the statement says the current system of teachers and students in the classroom won't exist by 2050. I've made some reasons here. First of all, it might not be suitable for children to learn remotely. And it doesn't really work with practical subjects such as mechanical engineering that require hands-on practice. Also, technology might not be available to all students. And people prefer the human contact of teacher in the classroom. Then you select your main ideas to include in your essay. When it comes to selecting, choose the ideas that you can provide full supporting details for, with relevant reasons and examples. How many ideas should you include in each paragraph? Well, one reason per body paragraph is actually enough if it has full supporting details. You should avoid listing. This is where you include too many ideas in your body paragraphs. And remember, all ideas need supporting details. After selecting your main ideas, it's time to write your paragraphs. Always begin your paragraph with a topic sentence, and that is an introduction to the content of your paragraph, and it basically summarizes what your paragraph is going to be about. When you write the topic sentence, keep it specific to the paragraph. Don't talk generally about the topic. Here's an example. I believe that remote learning is not an effective approach when it comes to teaching children and adolescents. Also, when you're writing paragraphs, you can begin with what's called concession. For example, while it is incontrovertible that remote learning has become an increasingly popular and convenient method of learning, especially for adults and college students, I believe. Concession is when you acknowledge an opposite opinion. However, you don't provide any supporting details when you use concession. If you do, this will change the topic of your paragraph, and it will mean you detour away from your position, which will have a negative effect on you addressing the task. However, concession is a very useful technique to begin the paragraph. But keep it brief, no supporting details. It's also an example of a more complex sentence, which will have a positive impact on your grammatical range and accuracy and coherence and cohesion score. So after your topic sentence with concession, if you wish, it's time to write your supporting details. First, you write an explanation or reason for the topic sentence and follow this with examples. Here's the topic sentence I wrote before, and here is the reason or explanation for this. This is because these groups of pupils lack the concentration levels for distance learning, where it is necessary to sit in front of a screen for long periods of time. After this, we give examples. Now, a popular question is, how many examples should I include? Well, one fully explained example in a paragraph is enough. When you do give examples, it's fine to include data, percentages, numbers, figures, etc. There's no IELTS rule or regulation that says you can't use numbers in writing task 2. Here's the example I've used for this paragraph. You can pause the video here and read it in your own good time. Another popular question is, where do I get these examples from? Where do I source the examples? Well, the instruction on every writing task 2 guides you. It says from your knowledge and experience. When you give your knowledge, it's not necessary to be 100% accurate. The examiner will never check your examples. They will never Google them because your language is being assessed. You can also give your experience. For example, personal experience. For instance, my experience of remote learning was, or you can give examples of people you know. My son's attempt to learn remotely, for example, was. And in summary, first of all, we have the planning stage. This is where you list your main ideas for the body paragraphs in note form, not full sentences, and you can do this on your question paper. Don't brainstorm or list too many ideas, and spend no longer than 5 minutes on your planning stage. Then select one or a maximum of 2 main ideas for each of your body paragraphs. Usually 1 idea per body paragraph is enough. When you choose which idea, select according to the ones that you can provide full supporting details for. Then write your body paragraphs. You can begin with concession, which is an opposite view, but with no supporting details, and then your topic sentence, which summarizes the content or gives the main idea of the paragraph. Then provide your supporting details. Give a reason or explanation for the topic sentence, and follow this with examples. Examples from your own knowledge or your personal experience. Now, a full sample answer for this task can be found on our website. That's Total-IELTS.com.